What Dee Dee Mancini did for the Beatles was a scam. I think we all can agree with that. Gail Burston was her attorney. She wrote at length a justification saying that a 13-year-old boy who was tortured under hypnosis by an Attica State Prison psychiatrist, battered, deafened, and comatose, was legally responsible for the two of them setting up an entrapment in a shack, which was the only place the child in question, myself, had to hide. I think we can identify that clearly, not only as a scam, but that the subsequent events, Obama's claim that my continuing to have lovemaking affairs in high school and in college somehow make the whole thing a religious justification for holy war, equally as transparent a scam. Yet Clint Eastwood, no less, has sanctified this scam as a politics of invention concerning the life and presumed, or at least certified, the certificate of death in the disappearance, in the vanishing, in the beaming up of, in the non-planned disappearing act of one of the key stars of the scam itself. The scam about John Lennon that makes everything else a lucrative bribe, calling itself by the name of religious theosophy. And the perpetrators are criminally insane enough to lash out with murder at bystanders. This is what Seattle, Washington has become because of the tolerance of our civics people, the politics of Reagan and Yoko Ono throughout the 80s, the evil, shadowy way they case managed an invention of Hollywood and call it high politics. The loathsome, loathsome inventions of murderers they considered high politics. This inversion is criminally insane. And when we got to the age of Donald Trump's war against international law and decency, we had murder at home and genocide abroad. And the soothsayers of Sandbag Rilla with their spinner beanies, like Cornel West, smushed Sudan, which is occupied by an oligarchy's machine of warfare, as a diversion from investigating Gail Burston. The spinner beanies want to move onward and not consider the realities of their collusion with Yoko Ono. There are many byways they go by, but the truth is the truth. They're opportunists after a bounty, sniveling with the hypocrisy of black market pornography, that they dare to ransack this travesty producing. The criminally insane misled the victim. The criminally insane lied to the face of the victim. The criminally insane used the victim on several rock and roll albums to drum up inhuman interest, the salivating of profiteers, and they dared to call it religious theosophy. Murder at home and genocide abroad go hand in hand, but don't call it America. Your peep show comes from J. Edgar Hoover, not Martin Luther King, even though Martin Luther King was a victim of this peep show, Compromat, Jack, Ruby Epstein, J. Edgar Hoover, Cornel West travesty. It was a scam from the beginning, and it wasn't certified by John Lennon's Houdini. It was a scam furthermore, including John Lennon's Houdini. It was a scam from the beginning, and a scam and a travesty throughout, and a travesty of travesties at the end. We're dealing with murder at home and genocide abroad. Don't call it the United States of America. Call it what it is. An underground, improvised Axis intelligence takeover.